Hello and welcome to Empathic Times. My name is Mira. Have you ever heard of a bunker buster? Sounds like it's out of a movie, right? Well, it's not. Leave it to the US military to do what they do best. Am I right? They got them big guns. Like really big guns. We are at a time of heightened tension between the United States and pretty much the rest of the world. As tensions continue to rise with countries like Iran and their nuclear proliferation plans, creating tunnels for their different nuclear activities, this has led the United States to do what they do best, building particular bombs that would penetrate the earth and destroy nuclear facilities. We got to have a small glimpse of what those kinds of bombs look like in early May, when the US military posted some pictures that were ultimately taken down because there was some sensitive information that could be seen in those pictures, depicting what was in the bombs, how far they would be able to penetrate the earth, the weight of the bombs, their chemical composition, etc. The GBU-57, known as the Massive Ordnance Penetrator,
that's what she said.
is a powerful bomb designed to penetrate deep into the earth and destroy underground facilities that could be used to enrich uranium. Bombs such as this are being created by the military, and special thanks to the folks at Boeing, because of the increasing tensions and use of nuclear technology by US adversaries. Recently, satellite imagery from Planet Labs PBC reveals Tehran has been digging tunnels in the mountains near the Natanz nuclear site in central Iran. Evacuation mounts at the site suggest the facility could be between 80 and 100 meters under the ground. And that could be a problem for the GBU-57 because previous descriptions of the bomb's capabilities have said that it could tear through 60 meters of ground and cement before detonating, which means they would have to use 2 bombs in succession to ensure the site is destroyed. And even then, the new depth of the Natanz tunnels presents a serious challenge. While clear details as to which version of the MOP this particular one is, they do reveal that the bomb was in fact live and filled with high explosives, which is indicated by the diamond checkered band rather than a single blue band seen in the past on inert training versions towards its nose. The most intriguing part of these images is the markings describing the unique cocktail of explosives that fill the MOP, which detail their respective weights. It reveals that the weapon pictured was filled with around 4,590 pounds of AFX-757 and about 752 pounds of PBXN-114 for a total of around 5,342 pounds of high explosive filler. The markings also note the nominal weight of the MOP as being 27,125 pounds. AFX-757 is a propellant-like plastic bonded explosive developed to maximize the blast energy output. It has a higher blast characteristic and is less sensitive to many physical effects, which can trigger unwanted explosions. It uses less expensive ingredients and is easier to process than explosive fills like tritonol and PBXN-109. Its ingredients are less expensive with significant cost savings over current formulations. It's also easier to process and load into the warhead case. There's no exact number on how many MOPs have been delivered from Boeing to the Air Force. The number known since 2015 is 20, but if there is more than that, we just don't know. As military confrontation abroad continues to escalate, the likelihood of there being much higher numbers of these bombs in possession of the military is highly likely. Previous Air Force disclosures have come at a time of heightened tension, using those disclosures to show US adversaries our military strength. While MOPs could be instrumental in penetrating the very deeply buried missile tunnels and other underground military facilities in North Korea, China, Iran, and Russia, such underground networks are well beyond the reach of smaller bunker busters, and there's no real guarantee that these new bunker busters will be able to reach down that far either, as foreign nations are doing what they can from their perspective to protect themselves from US aggression. And sadly, this is what happens when it turns into a tete-a-tete, where one country is going to do something in order to protect themselves, and the opposing country is going to do what they want and need to do to protect themselves. This has been the constant commentary around nuclear weapons and the nuclear arms race. The more that one country or adversary is trying to increase their nuclear proliferation, other countries are going to follow suit. And this does nothing but create more tension, more anxiety, and the possibility of nuclear war, which we don't want, and we shouldn't want that. And we should all be doing what we can to speak up and say this is wrong, and no, countries should not be doing any of this. But that's just my opinion. What about you? Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about all of this. As always, stay safe, take care, and be kind to each other.